मनोज, this is a character people know, उनको पता है वो उसका humor कैसा है, उसकी body language कैसी है. Now when they know all these basics, how to keep them involved and engrossed?
No, because the story moves forward from the second season. And there is a gap where now the children are all grown up. My relationship with Suchi has changed drastically. Okay, and I used to conduct with myself with the daughter is also kind of somehow took a different shape altogether. But the only thing which is still remaining the same is my interaction with my son.
Maybe a little more leeway after this, he'll also be grown.
Your character has a following and people want to know if she's coming back, what is she doing, what is the new role.
Of course there is, without the family there's no family man. But no, I mean, I'm really glad that I think the dynamics has changed, the scenario with the family has changed. This time the whole family is involved, all of them are on the run.
The family is very much
we all run.
Yeah, of course. Right.
JK लग रहा है डरा हुआ.
नहीं, JK तो बहुत ये लग रहा है.
JK is very cool, Nimrat, what he said is so interesting that y'all are so different, but again your character is like maybe suave and all that. Dressing differently, but very ruthless again.
Yes.
Did he enjoyed that part?
कुछ नहीं, कपड़े देसी वो है, अंग्रेजी है ना कि देसी है ये, बहुत देसी है.
वो मुझे पता है.
पूरी सिकड़ी है.
It's really a pleasure. इतना मजा आता है ना, तो like I was driving, I remember like in some of the scenes I have like this SUV I'm driving, and it's a dream. And the way you are just dressed and put together, and the kind of a platform they give you, I was actually, as it was unfolding, I was like, ये मैं ही कर रही हूँ.
Jaideep, same, जानते तो आप सबको हो, but when you go into a set like that, firstly, what an impactful, scenes that I already saw. Seems like a ruthless guy एकदम. क्या इनका brief था शुरू में?
Same, जो आपने बोला अभी. Ruthless. कैसा ही है रुकमा. उसको किसी चीज से फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. ना कोई relationship लाइफ में, ना कोई attachment है. उसका एक basic motive है, पैसा. पावर और पैसा जो उसको उस पर्टिकुलर रीजन में चाहिए होती है.
Every actor wants to be a part of a franchise. ये franchise बन जाते हैं कि प्लान कर सकते हैं?
कर सकते हैं ना. मैं अविनाश अरुण को मैंने बहुत बोला प्लान कर सकता है तू, लेकिन But no, I mean, on a serious note, you can always plan.
Okay.
Because when we shot first season, they were ready with the second season.
So season 4 भी होगा?
आप चाहते हैं?
बिल्कुल. 4, 5, 6.
बता दो.
Guys, welcome to Bollywood Hungama. This is the furthest actors have sat from me.
One of them is missing. One of us is missing. That is Sharib Hashmi.
Right, and he is so incredible.
कुर्सी वो दिखाई नहीं दे रही आपको.
Right. First, I'll start with the creators of the show. When you go into a new season, when you have to, firstly, जब भी सेकंड सीजन बन रहा था तभी पता होता है नेक्स्ट सीजन आने वाला है, एंड में ये हुक रखना है, कहाँ जाएगा नेक्स्ट सीजन पता होता है. डू यू नो दैट? लाइक
to some extent, as in, see, Family Man, the structure itself, the way we structured it from season 1 is we pick a conflict and we start and finish it. Like season 1 was set in the north, season 2 was set in the south, and season 3 we knew, even at the end of season 2 we were giving that little hook saying where we are going. We are going to the northeast. That much we knew, and there is a basic idea of what the plot will be. Obviously, beyond that the details have to be done. But the more challenging thing is, see, that's the plot, right? I mean, we know once you're changing the location, once you're picking a new conflict, you get a new plot. It's like making a new series to that extent. But the bigger challenge would be our recurring characters like Shrikant Tiwari and his family, and the kids are growing. So addressing that and keeping Shrikant Tiwari and Suchitra characters, knowing that they're the same characters, giving them something new, a new angle, a new dimension for them as actors to play around with, but also for us to create a situation where the audience are not looking at them like the same thing from season 1 and season 2. There's something different now, even with the family. So that's also another challenge
Right.
You have to.
Right. To you as well, when you want to go to a Northeast and establish it, how much of it you want it real? Because people over there should not be like, यहाँ ऐसा नहीं होता है. It has to have some reality, right?
No, the authenticity is very important for us. Either in the season 1, season 2, or even in season 3, we have to get the place right in the first place. The place, people, the culture, the conflict has to be right. So a lot of research goes into that. I didn't realize at that time when we gave a hook in season 2 that there was going to be another story set in Northeast at that point where Jaideep quietly went and shot. So we didn't know that at that point. But we're not really focusing on a current situation. It's always a plausible conflict. We create a plausible plot that could happen, that might be happening in that area. So most of these are not facts, but a plausible scenario.
Right.
So once we had that in the area, we had it. We knew we had the right plot going.
Right. Right. To the OG Family Man team now, Manoj, this is a character people know. उनको पता है वो उसका humor कैसा है, उसकी body language कैसी है. Does that become a challenge to impress the viewers? Ki every time now when they know all these basics, how to keep them involved and engrossed?
No, because the story moves forward from the second season, and there is a gap where now the children are all grown up, so things have changed. The relationship dynamics have changed.
I saw that.
Yeah, so you've seen the first episode, right? So my relationship with Suchi has changed drastically. Okay, and how I conduct myself I used to conduct with myself with the daughter is also kind of somehow took a different shape altogether. But the only thing which is still remaining the same is my interaction with my son.
Maybe a little more leeway after this, he'll also be grown.
Right. So that is something that's a very North Indian thing, which I wanted to keep it the way it was. It's a very North Indian small town father, how they deal with their sons. So it's something I realize that this is something which people really relate to mostly.
Right.
You ask any corporate guys who coming from small towns anywhere, mainly in North India, they will tell you how cruel their fathers were.
I can see the son already questioning. In the first episode, he's asking, "Ye property ban rahi thi, kahan hai?" And all that.
So he's a grown-up guy, and they kept it like that in the script. So that it also means that the writers and the directors are going with the fact that times have changed. So the relationship will definitely grow from where we've left it.
What we saw.
Right. Same to you also. Your character has a following, and people want to know if she's coming back. What is she doing? What is the new role?
Of course, there is. Without the family, there's no family man. But no, I'm really glad that from where we started to what they are showing in season 3. I think the dynamics has changed. The scenario with the family has changed. There's a lot more for the family to do this time as well, apart from the fact what was already established in season 1, where season 1 and 2 were probably, season 2 Dhriti was she was targeted slightly, a little more than the family, but this time the whole family is involved. All of them are on the run, and why, what, how. I think that also forms one of the knots in the story.
Right.
As you can see in that poster, the family is very much.
Yeah, we all run.
Yeah, of course. Right.
JK लग रहा है डरा हुआ.
नहीं, JK तो बहुत ये लग रहा है.
JK is very cool, you both, you all made, I've just watched one episode, but you all made such a great impact. What a role, what a performance. I was like completely taken aback. When you join something that's established, this family is already, this set is already there, how does is joining a show and making your mark, is it difficult?
Of course, absolutely. And a show like this, I come from a place of being a fan, number one, and then the added pressure which is
Self-inflicted,
assumed
yeah.
and all of that,
Yeah.
because they're just the loveliest, warmest,
Yeah.
nicest people to
Yeah.
work with. You walk into their office and it doesn't feel like you're discussing something for the first time. And genuinely, I really feel like the environment is so chilled out, and at the same time the product is just top class.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that makes things very high stake,
Yeah,
because you're like, I want to have a great time, but I want to have my best game on. So that's a tricky combination, because as an actor, if you're having too much fun, you can tend to compromise on what you should be doing, and that is something which can be tricky, because you don't want to get carried away with the cool scenes and just the crisp writing and all of that. So sometimes I felt like, am I having too much fun? So it's actually a very interesting kind of a pressure that I felt for the first time, and a very pleasurable pressure, if I may say so.
Yeah, Jaideep, same, जानते तो आप सबको हो, but when you go into a set like that, firstly, what an impactful scenes that I already saw. Seems like a ruthless guy एकदम. क्या इनका brief था शुरू में?
सेम जो आपने बोला अभी,
Ruthless.
कैसा ही है रुकमा, उसको किसी चीज से फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, ना कोई रिलेशनशिप लाइफ में, ना कोई अटैचमेंट है, उसका एक बेसिक मोटिव है, पैसा, पावर और पैसा, जो उसको उस पर्टिकुलर रीजन में चाहिए होती है, और उसी वहां से उसकी जर्नी स्टार्ट होती है, जिस तरह से का वो जो आपने शायद एक एपिसोड देखा, शायद आप बता रहे थे, तो और वो क्या ट्रांसफॉर्म होता है, उसके अटैचमेंट भी बनती हैं, उसके रिलेशनशिप भी बन रहे होते हैं. अ मैन विच यू सी एज अ वेरी रूथलेस डिटैच्ड पर्सन, towards the end you feel like he's also a family man. So that transformation is very interesting. The way they have written it's beautiful.
Absolutely.
And I think, as you asked to Nimrat, I personally feel it is not that difficult to get into that kind of already a big thing, and I feel it's little easy because they have given you a ground already, like big ground to play, and when your coaches and your teammates are that good, you will fit it.
Right. That's why it's fun to interview actors. Everybody has a different take. Manoj, the speciality of Raj and DK is that, the realism that they get in everything that they've made so far. Here there's shuru mein jab wo puja ho rahi hai, this daughter is suddenly woke, how can you say like that, ye mummy ka ghar hai, ye aapka ghar nahi hai, she has bought this house, you have taken a loan. This is, you are also a father. These are a lot of relatable things that you see in their writing. And in Family Man?
Too much. My daughter is into teens, so these kind of disruptions keep happening at home, and it is happening in the series also. But that's the beautiful thing, that as the world is changing, Family Man keeps on changing with the seasons.
Right.
So there are things, all those all those words which is very Gen Z words, Gen Alpha word, is something I'm still not good at.
Right.
So I'm always questioned and harassed by my daughter, and I'm here. My son is giving me hard time. So you find it relatable. Also, I feel that Family Man character, Shrikant Tiwari himself, is like I've always maintained, he's like R.K. Lakshman's common man, it's something. Shrikant Tiwari is everybody and everyone, and there is a bit of everybody in Shrikant Tiwari. So playing this character, it gives you that kind of a high, and gives you a lot of responsibility also at the same time.
Right.
But when it's entering into third season, then my directors, they are expecting me to be equally good. So they expect to meet their expectation, as an actor. It's also because for me they are my first viewer, and their validation is the most important thing, because you really don't know what will happen once it starts streaming. You don't have any control over it. It goes to the people. So their validation for me is very, very important.
Yeah. Right. Again to the directors, the momentum that Family Man has is excellent. This is how it's going. Does it cross your mind that yaar ye momentum chalta rahe? Let's like Manoj, last time I interviewed him for Inspector Jhende and he said he met the cop. And would you all like to meet cops when you all are making something like that? Where does these references come from?
I mean, definitely. For the first season, when we were writing this character for the first time, we did meet a lot of people, including intelligence officers and people that we had connections to, and just heard what they had to say. So a lot of it is coming from real life experiences, having met real people, and then of course, then comes the plot. But at this point, we know what Shrikant's character is. So now it's more important for us to get the plot be more plausible, more accurate. I know it's set in the Northeast, and there is a certain situation that exists there, and there is a fictional situation we are creating, and the whole idea is for us, as it was in season 2 or in season 1, is the fictional situation should feel as real as the real situation and very plausible that way. And I mean, the whole idea is everything should feel real. And for the new characters that we created, which is Rukma and Meera, again, there are certain references we had in mind, and we didn't necessarily interview people because it's hard to interview smugglers and but you pick up stuff.
Right. You tell me about their casting. This is such an interesting, this picture is perfect.
No, it took us a while to crack this. Because we suddenly realized that antagonists are playing a very key part in the Family Man show. So we had to figure how do we construct a new antagonist.
Right.
So it took us a while, and the pair of Rukma and Meera are perfect in that sense that they're kind of similar in their approach. They're kind of similar in their personalities, but they don't look similar, like in from the backgrounds or where they come from. One is very polished and one is very earthy. So you don't really see that, but as you see the show, you realize that they're actually one kind of personality. That's where their synchronicity comes from.
That's very interesting.
So it's pretty cool. They have integrity, but they don't have loyalty, is what I think it is. I'm not sure. That's what we wrote. I'm thinking how to summarize it.
They don't have what you said. They have integrity.
They don't have loyalty.
They don't have morals. They're loyal in the same sense that we think of morals.
Morals might fall in integrity.
They're loyal to money.
They are into money, but they don't care for it also.
They're not the kind of people who will double cross, but they'll do anything for money. How about that?
Right. Jaideep, जिस तरह से you are so convincing in this, देख के लग रहा था आपको बहुत मजा आ रहा है सब करने में. You must be enjoying this, right?
बिल्कुल बहुत मजा आ रहा था.
ये मैं जब पहुंचा तो जितनी बार ये अपने बाल को इस तरह किया मुझे लग गया बहुत मजा आ रहा है इसको.
Right. Do you think when new actors join, also it brings another energy to the show?
100%. 100%. But I mean, I do.
Right. Nimrat, what he said is so interesting that y'all are so different, but again, your character is like maybe suave and all that. Dressing differently, but very ruthless again.
Yes.
Did he enjoyed that part?
कुछ नहीं, कपड़े देसी वो है, अंग्रेजी है ना कि देसी है ये, बहुत देसी है.
मुझे पता है.
पूरी सिकड़ी है बंदर.
Yeah. But again, exactly what they are saying is right. But he was enjoying being this ruthless. You?
A lot, of course. कब लाइफ में ऐसे ruthless बनने को मिलेगा? यार, and in a cool way. These are the kind of bad guys you look up to. You want to be them and not go to jail.
That's true.
And you get paid to do it. It's really a pleasure. इतना मजा आता है ना, तू like I was driving. I remember like in some of the scenes I have like this SUV I'm driving, and it's a dream. And the way you are just dressed and put together, and the kind of a platform they give you, I was actually, as it was unfolding, I was like, ये मैं ही कर रही हूँ ना.
Every actor wants to be a part of a franchise.
Right.
ये franchise बन जाते हैं कि plan कर सकते हैं.
कर सकते हैं ना. मैं अविनाश अरुण को मैंने बहुत बोला प्लान कर सकता है तू. लेकिन
Yeah.
but no, I mean on a serious note,
Sure.
you can always plan.
Okay.
Yeah, because when we shot first season, they were ready with the second season.
Second
Yeah.
season.
So we, as soon as we finished first season, we started shooting for second season.
Yeah.
And after first schedule of for second season in Chennai,
Okay.
we had to break it because there was the premiere of season one.
Yeah.
Okay, in Bombay.
Okay.
And then after the premiere, we resumed our shooting, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
we took some time because
Yeah.
we suddenly how well the show did surprise.
Yeah, it has to be
Surprised
received well also. No?
It surprised all of us. So we took a
Yeah.
break and we said we paused
Yeah,
and said
pause.
wait.
Yeah.
something really good has happened.
Yeah.
Now let's take time. Hope now we need to better this. So
Yeah.
we took a step back and took stock of things before we went back in.
So season 4 भी होगा?
आप चाहते हैं?
बिल्कुल 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
बता दो।
Yeah, you were answering.
अभी क्या है ना, आप जब सीरीज
आप सीजन 3 देख
आप
लीजिए
सीजन 3
ठीक है।
देखिए,
फिर
उसका आंसर आपके पास होगा।
Okay, ठीक है।
हमसे
सीजन 3
पूछने
देख
की
लीजिए
जरूरत
आंसर
नहीं
मिलेगा।
पड़ेगी।
ठीक है, got the answer. Thank you very much. Hope this does exceptionally well, like all of you all have done. Thank you.
Thank you,
Rohit.
Rohit. Thank you.